Hello, welcome back. Last time I tinkered around on the prototyping bench and didn't accomplish a whole lot. I got to know the tools available to me, and they'll have an impact on the game that I design with them, but I'm in no position time-wise today to do anything of the sort, so let's try something else. I'm going to crack open this puzzle vault. So I've been given 3 codes. One of them is 2241. Okay, I heard a noise, you winked at me. Personal sandwich assembler. Alright. -1, cancel. 1, hold the cheese. 2, extra mustard. 3, sandwich time. Keypad is an X bus input connected to a keypad. Bread, meat, cheese, and mustard are simple outputs connected to mechanisms that dispense these ingredients. Flag is a simple output connected to motor. The reason a small American flag. When the sandwich is complete. Out of here. When a value is available from the keypad, read it and execute the corresponding command in the following table. Cancel order and reset all internal state. Okay. So when -1 comes in, just shove that off into the trash and start over. So it feels like... Okay, interesting. This doesn't even show a -1. I assume I just have to interrupt everything, and yeah, so the whole interruptibility portion of this is what makes it tricky. If I escape out of this, yeah, I'm going to have to input the code every time if I want to look at that, I guess. Let me just be sure I understand what the difference is between that and this. My graphs for that don't look too bad. I probably wouldn't mind optimizing this itself somewhat, because I'll bet I could do better than this now that I know more. Sandwich time, hold the cheese, extra mustard. Meat, cheese, mustard, don't add cheese, extra mustard. Man, remember when puzzles were like this? And my great dismay was just at having to add a second microcontroller. Those are the days. Alright, but this one's supposed to be a lot harder. I guess I can look at what I did for that. So when I get something, sandwich, mustard. Okay, so if it is a 2, then I... No, if it's not a 2, I cheese. If it is a 3, I mustard for longer. Otherwise, I just do all the same things. Okay, so the architecture of this thing in here, was it 2241, I think? Ba-ding! It's gonna have to be significantly different because it'll be interruptible. And also there's the flag thing. Can you interrupt the flag? Let's assume yes. Okay, so that's gonna be something. Starting with this. Got a little cutout on my board here. So, is this board space? It is. Alright. It says... Yeah, okay, this is a blocking input. Great. So I can definitely do that. And I definitely should. What? Maybe like that. That'd be better. I wish I could see future time units. I'm kind of left guessing here just because of how this is. I could like hard code this pattern just to get to the second one, but I don't think I'm going to do that. All right. So, first thought is to use this tool here. Now, I'll need a little more than just that tool there. I'll need maybe a couple of them. Bread, meat, cheese, mustard. Right, I had the one microcontroller there was just to do bread. The extra one I had to put in. What's the longest? Let's see, could I encode fully the entire set of instructions, maybe minus the flag? I should probably include the flag. So how many are there? So there's bread, meat... Wait. Oh, no, this is completely different. Okay, so it's not sandwich with standard stuff, sandwich with extra mustard, sandwich with hold the cheese. No, no, no. Okay, but also this... Oh, alright. So, looking at this tab, noticing that there are 3 numbers before you do anything... has changed my interpretation of this. I'm going to say it's actually, you can't cancel an order in progress. Once an order starts, it just continues. So you could only get a -1 before assembly starts, and that makes more sense. So no throwing sandwiches in the trash. Once you start, you gotta finish. Okay, cool. So you might add extra cheese, you might add extra mustard. Okay, this is not actually gonna be that hard then. So you're a command parser. You will decide what goes on the sandwich. So this is a sandwich with extra mustard and no cheese. This is a sandwich with extra mustard and cheese. This is a sandwich with standard amount of stuff. This is a sandwich with extra with normal mustard and no cheese. Okay, great. So, how will I encode the order? I still think I might want a 100p14. That might just make things easier. But it might not. I can probably encode the logic a different way. Alright, so let's first just... I basically have just 2 booleans plus a... just a continuation value. Yeah, so that's not even... I mean, I could just store something in ACK and something in DAT. And that's enough storage space for what I need. Okay. SLXX1. Yeah, so hold the cheese is false. Extra mustard is false. Okay, sure. Oh, but the problem is there are 4 values here, so I can't TCP. I have to put them in a register. All right, that's fine. Let's do it this way. I'll move x1 dat, I'll pack 2 values into ACK, and that'll be fine. Gonna write this a little inefficiently. Oh, well, you know what, that's not actually what I want. Let's just write out all the cases. Let's say DST01. So hold the cheese is that value. Tech dat2 plus DST11. That's the right order, right? Probably. I assume it's index and then value. Here, you can get quicker. Maybe. First operand to value of second operand. Yes, okay. I know this. Why do I second guess myself always? I don't know, because it's not a command I use every day, just most days. And then sandwich time. I'm gonna want a bunch of pins accessible here probably, so I'll probably actually, let's do this. Okay, so that, take that -1, 0 ACK. Oh, and I should also move 0 ACK here, because sending the order also resets it. Okay, sure. So when you get an order, it will come with 2 digits of whether I want those things or not. I guess I'll move that to dat. How do I bread? Am I going to have a bread controller? How did my... Well, I don't want to go over there. That's a pain. I have to re-input the code if I want to do that. Okay, I don't like this layout. Oh well. That's how it is. Alright, so bread and flag. No, I'm going to change the layout. I can keep that part, but I'm going to put this over here. How did that help me? Well, it helped me by letting me snake that there. by just moving it up by one. That was the point. I'm going to attempt this. It probably won't go anywhere good, but I'm going to attempt it. It won't. It definitely won't. I know this won't go anywhere good. So I'm going to need a separate bread controller. That worked really well for the last time I did this, so let's just go ahead and do it here, right now, without thinking too hard about it. I'm going to make the wiring super gross. No, I'm not. I'm going to do this differently. I mean, this wiring's kind of icky, but it's fine. You know what? I can make it a little cleaner. Will I want P1? No. You're handling it. Okay, so what value is what? So you can get 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Hold the cheese is the first bit. Extra mustard is the second one. I can probably just, like, check all 4 states here. Actually, now, hold on. Alright, so bread intervals. Hold the cheese subtracts 1, extra mustard adds 1. So 0 and 11 are the same. If 0 and 11 are the same... Okay, so if it is extra mustard... I can probably just do all 4 cases here. No, wait, hang on. So I want to do a bread right away. Gen P1, 1, 0. So I want to send this number unprocessed here, and just have you... Have you parse it. I might as well... Okay, so the shortest bread interval is 3. Longest is 5. 10 is the long one, right? Extra mustard, yes. One is hold the cheese. I think that's right. With this minus in here... Okay, so if we get a 0, this will fail, so it'll test that. That'll fail, so it'll sleep 4. That seems right. If we get a 1, this will fail, so it'll test that. This will succeed, so it'll sleep 3. Sounds right. If we get a 10, this will succeed, so it'll sleep 5. And then sleep 3. Okay, well, check it out. I can do this. There we go. It'll sleep 2 and then sleep 3. It looks a little funny. I'll comment 5 there so I know what I mean. Okay, so then we get an 11. This'll fail, so it'll sleep 4. Sure, okay, that works for me. Cool. So that should handle the bread just fine. X0 dat, X0 ac. Right, yeah, so I have the -1 handling in there. Extra mustard. How much time? Oh, right. Move. Whoa, this won't work. Move dat X3. Actually, I can do that. Well, actually, I only need 2 of those because I can move AC here before I corrupt it. DGT 1. Move X0 dat. Better idea. Move AC dat. Move X0 AC. DGT 2. Okay, so now I have state in there. So I sleep 1. You do the bread. I meet always. Oh shoot, I can't gen. Well. Alright, which is which? P2. X2, sleep 1. So hold the cheese is in the first bit, so that's in dat. If not holding cheese, then okay, I'm out of instructions here. Gonna have to do something different. I do wonder how I did this in the other thing. Let's not worry about it. This is fine. Well, I mean, I have to do something about hitting the bottom of this instruction space. What am I going to do? Well, how about if I have a meat cheese controller? If I'm doing that, I don't need the DX300, maybe. Sure. Okay, we're gonna do it this way. You're too busy with bread to do anything else. But you're not. Oh, routing might be a serious problem. Routing is actually impossible without a DX300. Yep, okay. DX300 is 100% required just because the wires don't go without one. I don't think that's strictly true. Here, just make this P1. So now, hold on. Before I decide routing's impossible, let me try some stuff. So bread stays well out of the way. X3 connects, you sleep in X1, sure, here's your P1. This won't get it much more out of the way. Okay, so I've done a pattern like this before where I can like splay things out. Yeah, okay, that does save me some room. I can do this. Well, yeah, I mean, you can go in P1 there. You can go in P0. Yeah, this is actually perfectly plausible. Yeah. What did I have a problem with? This is fine. Alright, so you're the meat cheese controller, the other one's gonna be the mustard flag controller. How's that sound? Sound good to me. Here, okay, so you're not talking to flag. You are gonna talk to this. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, 2. There's some real inefficiency here. I'm just doing anything that works, and that'll be fine. So sure, you can fit the sleep one in there. You're gonna move. No, hold on. Why do I need a meat cheese controller? I might be able to do better. If I'm doing what I'm doing here, you can certainly do the meat yourself. And maybe even the cheese? What if you did, like, meat and flag? Here, I'm not using X1, so therefore... let's change this around. So that I can route this down here. But you currently don't exist. I might change my mind about that, but currently you do not exist. So yeah, just in case I need that space, it's open now. Alright, so for the meat, you can definitely just gen P1 10, because all sandwiches involve meat. Okay, and I can, all sandwiches involve mustard too. Some involve more than others. Which one's the mustard? It's the second one. Alright, so that's the amount of mustard I'm gonna have. Sleep 1, gen P1 10, gen P0. No, hang on, I might cheese first. Well, okay, I'll maybe add one later. I can send the mustard value, 0 or 1, to somebody who will apply it as appropriate. So are you doing the cheese? Maybe. Tech dat 0. Yeah, if not holding cheese, then do cheese. Sure. I might want X2 to escape. I probably want X2 to escape. So there's my channel for X2. But it does nothing right now. Okay, so you might do cheese, and then it's just mustard and flag. So we'll have a mustard and flag controller. Alright, no DX300. Turned out it made more sense not to use one. Cool. I don't know if my logic is right yet. I feel like it should be. So this is the mustard value. I can go ahead and add one. Move AC, X2. That will do the mustard. Okay, yeah, so this is actually super simple. SLX X0. Gen P1 X0 0, no, X0 1 actually, so I sleep the 1 extra, then Gen P0 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, it doesn't work, but it tries. Alright, so the bread timing is all off. So all bread timing needs to be 1 less. Okay, so that should fix my bread timing. What else went wrong? Mustard didn't mustard. Flag came up too quick. DGT2. Mustard happened too quick. What? What's going on here? Alright, so let's see what you're communicating. 11. So yeah, right. So this is extra mustard, hold the cheese. X3 gets it. Why don't I just have this communicate to this? Why would I involve this in communication to that? That's unnecessary, but works fine. Either way is basically the same. I could save an instruction here by wiring to this instead. I might as well. So instead of having your X3 connect there, let's connect it to this X0. And everything else is the same, right? So no. Why? Hold on, so you sent that twice previously. Ah, okay, I see. You were actually repeating it. Okay, so I saved nothing by doing this then. So I'm going to undo it. I liked it better that way. Okay, so we advance to here. Your state appears to be set correctly. So you send it on to this. You get 11, you send that on to that. The bread timing was correct now, I think. So first digit is 1, set that to 1, second digit is... Oh! I'm doing 1-based indexes instead of zeros. How silly of me. Why would I do that? There we go, that looks much better. So that bread timing was wrong, okay? One, 0. That's the long one. So you get bread, and then you... okay, I essentially subtracted 2 from this because those two values were added together. When I subtracted 1 from everything, I should have omitted this, and that was what was wrong. Okay. Wonder if this puzzle has graphs. Probably. And I'm probably not doing well with them because I was not attempting to optimize at all. I just wanted something that works. That feels appropriate for today. Yeah, okay, sure. A little high. I'm okay with that. If I feel like optimizing this, I can. Right now, I don't. Oh, return to email. It takes me here. All right, fair enough. Yeah, so I have 2 other codes that apparently have special puzzles. One of them is definitely going to be much harder than this. That's the alternate harvest time. The other one is a complete mystery to me, but I'll be finding out then. All right, I'll see you next time to try those. Or unless I maybe get inspired and do some of this, but that depends on how my next few days go. I'll see you then for something.